Well, the peppers are doing really well in this heat we've been having. Um, Tomatoes, not so much. They're really struggling with the heat. Uh, we've I've had to pull a couple out, um, and all the cucumbers are gone. I've pulled all those guys out, and we're on. I just planted last week a set of cucumbers, so we'll see if they're starting to come up. We have another round of beans that are popped up, and they should start producing very soon. But we're kind of getting into that August where we transition from the summer garden to the kind of fall garden. So pretty soon we'll have another round of cucumbers. Beans will be coming in. And then around September, I should be able to start getting some lettuce and some kale in. Right now, if I tried to do lettuce, it would just bolt. It's too hot. But pretty soon I'll be able to do those, and probably broccoli. Because broccoli doesn't do well for me in the spring. It does better in the fall. But yeah, it's that time of year where everything is starting to die back from summer, and we're in the kind of finishing peak harvest of tomatoes. Got more cherry tomatoes this year than I did slicers, but I seem to have grown a lot more cherries this year than I normally do. So next year I'm going to do more slicers, and that way I can get some more sauce. I might make a sauce video later, we'll see. But yeah, we're in the peppers now. Peppers are just going crazy. I've picked a little bit of peppers off of them. And right now, I do have some bug damage. You can see bugs are eating them, but not too bad. These peppers right here have been kind of my favorite to grow. I'm definitely growing these again next year. They've been really good in some of the the cherry tomato paste I've been making. And I cannot wait to put these in an actual spaghetti sauce, because they're really a beautiful sweet pepper. I've not had them yet when they're red, because I've let my nephews help me picking, so they've all kind of been this pretty yellowish, greenish color every time I've eaten them. So I've got 3 more on here right now, and then this poor pepper that's he's seen better days. Wish you guys could smell this basil. It is so fragrant. I barely even brushed my hand over it, and it just wafted up. And I've already got a freezer bag full of it. I'm gonna have to do some more picking. Remember the eggplants that were ravaged by the flea beetles? They're still ravaged by flea beetles. But they've got, I think, some eggplants on them, surprisingly. I thought for sure they were goners. But they actually have little tiny eggplants, so we actually get to try an eggplant this year. See, they got one right here. And then we've got one on this plant right here. There's nothing on this one, but look at the flea beetle damage. Flea beetles have like ravaged some of these. I mean, look, it's see-through. You can see my hand in the bottom. But look at this broccoli right next to it, and it's got barely any damage to it. And I've never had a broccoli plant last this long. Normally it's bolted and completely gone by now. It's been a strange year. But it looks like I might have 2 eggplants to play with. The Black Beauty anyway. The other eggplants didn't do anything. They're in the other part of the garden. Here's my Kajari melon plant. I really don't know if I'm going to get anything off of it this year, because it's kind of late in the season, but I mean, it's still got several months. I mean, I've got till October, so maybe I'll get lucky and get some melons off of it. Speaking of melons, I'll roll the video, but the dog got the first bite of a melon. Well, the muskmelon, or the midget melon, didn't know it was ready yet. Apparently it was, because the dog found it. God, I wish you guys could smell this. But at least this one I can cut open. Unlike the tomato he had devastated. This one I can actually enjoy and eat. So we're gonna go weigh this, figure out how much it weighs. As you can hear him down below here screaming out because he wants a piece of it. Not yours. See? See? He thinks it's his. It's not his. He so thinks it's his. No, not yours. I know, you think it's yours. I will say the melon was very good. I'm definitely growing that variety of melon again. They are personal size, so hopefully next year I'll get more than just one off of it. But they're very tasty. Let me come over here. That sun is killing me. Oh, there we go. Now I can see you guys. But yeah, I'm definitely growing that melon variety again next year. Last of the cucumbers. Of course, I planted some more, so we'll see. Well, my soil's real healthy. Look at all of the mushrooms that are coming up in it. Now, there's supposed to be some cucumber plants in here somewhere. I haven't seen any come up yet. If they don't come up in the next day or so, I'll stick some more in there and try again. But, oh, here's more basil. I got basil everywhere. And see those flea beetle ravaged eggplants? Yeah, those are the other eggplants that I don't think we're going to see any eggplants off of. But, oh well. And this is the cucamelon. It's starting to die off. There's some few stragglers left on here. I'm just kind of leaving it for now. I'll just collect the seeds off of the last couple that are on there. But they were good while they lasted. Oh, these scarlet runner beans, at this point, I'm kind of just leaving the plant on here and leaving the flowers for the hummingbirds. If I get some extra beans off of it, great. If not, at least it's hummingbird food. I've got a family of hummingbirds that I think I've discovered in my cedar tree. And they've come. I've been buzzed a few times in here. But as you can tell, some of the beans have dried up on the thing because I've missed those. So I'll be collecting those seeds. And then this gourd that's trying to knock me in the head. This, I think, is a bushel basket. And if I've looked, and I've got a couple more on here that I didn't even notice, that are just starting to come out. So we'll see how many more grow on us. As you can see, the poor tomatoes have all fallen over. They're still producing fairly well for the ones that are still alive. They've just all knocked over. But now it kind of looks like a giant wall of tomatoes. So I'll have to crawl in there and figure out how many are ripe. Well, it looks like I got some harvesting to do. Looks like I got 1, 2. I got a really big one down there that's hiding. The rest of these are still on the vine and doing really well. You can see it down there. So, looks like I get to go searching and picking of some of them. But some of these, look how cute and tiny they are. There's that little guy, and then this little guy. And there's a big teeny one over there. Another one over here. Well, I guess that's it, folks. Yeah, Freckles says it's time to go back in. And so does Rocco. Rocco. Hi. Is it time to go back in now? Are we all done? Are we all done? Time to go back in? Okay.